The mind is like water. When it's turbulent, it's difficult to see. When it's calm, everything becomes clearer. That is our quote of the week. Hey everyone, welcome to Coffee Chat with Danny, where we are live every Monday bringing you a new quote of the week, a dose of motivation to help you shift into the new week, shift your direction, shift your ideas, and always a challenging thought to put you into action for the week. So, for those of you that are new here, hi, welcome. My name is Danny. I'm a hypnotherapist. I help people get out of their own way by clearing the mind clutter, by taming the inner critic and finding peace in the chaos. You might call me the peace teacher. So I'm excited because today is a new month. So if you're catching this on the replay, this is December, the beginning of December 2018, the last of the 2018 year, the last month of the year, and just an exciting time because there's so much that's going on in this time of year, so much activity and so much thought. If you're with me on that, let me know down below. Is your mind running with all the things that you have to do, all the things that maybe didn't happen or did happen or are starting or didn't start? And there's all this thinking happening. I know I'm finding myself there just as well, which I thought this is like a good quote to bring in right here at the beginning of the month because it is the heart of the holiday season right now. So let's go ahead and dive on into our topic today with our quote of the week. And I kind of want to look at this from from a little bit of a different perspective. We'll see. It may be the same. Maybe something you're already used to. Okay, realized my mic wasn't in. All right, so grab your coffee, coffee and tea, which I have today, protein shake, water, whatever you're drinking, because we're getting started. Okay, so the mind is like water. When it's turbulent, it's difficult to see. When it's calm, everything becomes clear. Have you experienced this where when the rapids, so to speak, are going, right? If we think of the ocean, if we think of a lake, if we think of a river, and just water is just going crazy, can you see the bottom of the lake or the river or whatever it is, or the pool? Even if you have a pool at home and the water's like all crazy. I think back to summers when we would have pool parties. At one time we had a home that had a pool. We had friends that had pools, and I remember doing like the waves in the pool where everybody would run around the edge of the perimeter of the pool, and there would start this like chaos within the pool, right? Where it was like you couldn't see anything. There was just like water splashing everywhere, and it was just the water was flowing really fast, because we had it spinning. It was a lot of fun. But I can recall that when we did have our own pool, there were often times where I would go out in the middle of the day, either after school or on the weekend, and I would sit where like on the stairs where you would like kind of like step in to get into the pool, and I would sit there and I would try to stay as still as I possibly could so that I could just see the bottom of the pool. And then if I moved and then the water would like start rippling out, right? Like that area of the water would get I wouldn't be able to see it. And then I'd like wait for it to get calm so that I could see it again. I could see the bottom of the pool. I often challenged myself to hold my breath long enough so that I could sit at the bottom of the pool in the stillness for a while. I think this is something that during, especially this time of year, we can get caught up in all the things that we have to do, or all the things we think we have to do, I don't know how many times I've been caught up myself where I'm trying to do all the things that are supposed to be done during this time of year, or even other times of the year. And it's like, wait a minute, what is it that I want to experience this time of year? I often have missed making memories because I'm trying to create this perfect moment, or I'm trying to create something that everybody else is doing instead of just being in the moment, like being in the presence. This time of year for me is a lot about reflection, for one, because it's the end of the year, but there's also this sense of joy, this sense of kindness, the sense of love that I love this time of year. And trying so hard to get all these things done where our mind is just spinning can often lead us to not having that. It's like the complete opposite. We're trying so much to create this joy, this happiness, this love, this kindness, this giving, the spirit of the holiday that we may want, but yet our minds are going crazy because there's so much that we're thinking and so much that we're trying to do, trying to get caught up and catch up. And I'm going to invite you, especially right now, and you could do this any time of the year, but especially right now, if you're feeling like you are that water that is just like going crazy and you can't see the bottom, I'm going to invite you to ask yourself two questions. Number one is, how do I want to feel? How do I want to enter this season, or how do I want to continue this season? Whatever season it is right now for you, how do I want to feel? What do I want on the other side of it? When it's all over, what do I want to look back and be like, wow, I was really able to experience this. I really was looking for that sense of joy. I was really looking to create memories and to create love. If that's what it is, then that's what you want to focus on, right? That's what we want to think about. But first, what is it that we want? How do we want to feel this time of year? And then number two is, how can I feel that now? As I mentioned last week in Coffee Chat with Danny, is we often wait till Monday or the beginning of the month or the beginning of the year, right? Until we do something. But how can we feel that now? How can we be in that feeling, in that presence, in that being right now? There's ways that we can do it, but we oftentimes get so caught up in doing all the other things that we don't realize how we can make memories now, how we can find joy now, how we can have happiness now, no matter what is going on around us. So I'm going to ask you this week to look at those two questions. How do I want to feel this time of year, in this season, in what I'm approaching, whatever that might be, and how can I feel that now? Allow yourself to either journal it, to just think it out, whatever you need to do. Maybe sit, if it's meditation that you do, sit in a meditation for a few moments and just think about that question, right? How do I want to feel? And then how can I feel that now? Even if your day has been going horribly and it's one of the worst days, you can ask yourself those two questions. How do I want to feel? And how can I feel that now? You'll be amazed at what will come up for you if you allow yourself to listen. So that is your challenge for the week. I hope you have a fabulous week. A couple of things coming up. There's a lot of things coming up for us in this next coming year, in this next month. Doing some meditations in the park here locally in South Pasadena. We're going to be doing an annual planning workshop for your year as well as your business. So if you're in business as well, so we'll be doing 2 separate workshops for that. What else do we have going on? There's Q&A session happening all about stress. We're going to be talking about finding peace in the chaos of the holiday season all month long in the Empowered You community. So come on over to this free Facebook group that we have, all about helping you live empowered. All right, that is it for us today. Thank you, ladies, for joining live. Thank you, replayers. Have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll make sure to put links to everything I mentioned down below. And remember, as always, to be you and to be amazing. Bye.